more than 145 horsepower from this engine. This is the big news from Harley-Davidson with this Pan America, the first Harley-Davidson for adventure riding. Take a look at this bike, take a look at this engine. So it's got more than the BMW, it's got less than the KTM, but still more than 145 horsepower. It's a lot of power. But when talking about adventure bikes, it's not all about power, it's also about the weight. The bad thing is that we don't have the weight yet. So yeah, I don't know what to think about it. Still, I know that the engine is a stressed part of the frame, so it should be, I don't know, maybe somewhere around 250 kilos. Let's hope it's not more than that. I would like it to be lighter than that, but I really don't know about it. It's a V-twin, it's a Harley-Davidson V-twin, but it's a completely new engine. You can see that it comes with liquid cooling, so this is the reason why it can develop so many horsepower. It's a 1250cc engine. Let's put it like a middleweight engine for the Harley-Davidson, but a big size engine in the adventure community. Unfortunately, I am not allowed to get on the bike, so I cannot tell you about the riding positions and stuff like that. I don't know about how is it to sit on the bike or to stand on the bike, and I'm really curious about it. But looking at this engine, on this side and on the other side, and imagining that I'm gonna have my feet next to the engine, I'm really curious about the heat coming from the engine. Harley-Davidson gave us no other info, but I can see that we have over here a cruise control, we have heated grips. What else? We have a lot of buttons actually. Those one over there are for the TFT probably. So we got a big TFT. We have an adjustable windscreen. It's very easy to adjust it on the go. What else? It feels like a rugged bike. You can see that it comes with this crash bar. It has this shield over here. Not sure about the ground clearance. And also, take a look at the suspension and the brakes. They seem to be pretty high specs. So I'm really curious to ride this bike both on street and off-road. Now, I see no mechanical adjustment on the front fork, but there's a wire getting to the fork, so maybe this bike will feature electronically adjustable suspension with an off-road mode and with a street mode. In fact, I'm pretty sure about it. The foot pegs are removable, the subframe seems to be removable, so considering this, it looks like an adventure bike. Now take a look at the engine and take a look at this exposed exhaust. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's got this shield, but still I don't trust it because you have your foot over here and probably over here is your boot. And if it's your boot, it should be okay. But if you're riding in, I don't know, motorcycle shoes and jeans, something like that, probably you're gonna get burned. Probably it's gonna be like the Triumph Scrambler. Now the exhaust, it might be a bit low over here, but when going to the end of the bike, it goes right up here, so you can easily cross rivers with this bike. And let's look at the cases. You can see the Harley-Davidson branding over here, but actually there are the SW Motec Trax Adventure cases. Now the wheels, it looks pretty adventure, pretty hardcore, don't you think? This is the Michelin Anarchy Wild tire. And you have a 19 inches wheel on the front. It's like the BMW R1250 GS. And this one on the back, you can see that is tubeless. Actually, both of them are tubeless. You can see the spokes running over here. So this is also pretty cool. Now, Harley-Davidson calls it a prototype, but I'm pretty sure that this bike comes in its final shape. I mean, they're gonna release it in early 2020. I mean, it will happen in a couple of months, 3 or 4 months. So I'm really eager to try this bike on road and obviously off-road. So Harley-Davidson, what do you think about it?